What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on a special Nissan Z Scarab edition. Only about 200 ever made. Let's get into today's video. What's up guys, here in beautiful Oceanside, California, and we got this fine specimen of a Z. Customer entrusted this car to him. He was actually moving out to California. He was towing it on a trailer, and accident happened and damaged the Z. It was being towed inside an enclosed trailer, and there was quite a bit of damage that happened to this thing. It buckled. I don't know if you can see it down in the frame down there. It's buckled. It was, well, luckily it didn't fly out the the trailer where it was in, but it was well secured in there that it just, the amount of force that happened in the accident, it just bent stuff. So we're gonna be doing a full repair and paint on this thing to bring it back to the glory days of this. This car, believe it or not, is a true Scarab. Only about 200 said to be in existence, but maybe a little bit more. But he has his VIN number there, and it's 187. It's a 1976 Nissan Z. Really nice condition, other than obviously the accident that happened. This also may have some suspension issues. It's kind of pushed in there, but I mean, bumper is hanging out. Quite a bit of cracks on the fiberglass. The wheel on this side, these are Boyd wheels. This one was strapped down and it bent right there. You can see it's pretty messed up. I think we can save that and repair it. As far as the paint job too, I mean, we're gonna go through it. Quite a bit of dents and buckles on the fenders as well as the hood. But the first things first is go ahead and get this thing set up so we can take it on the frame machine. We're gonna disassemble the front end so we can do a pull, because the frame did get pushed in. So we're gonna pull that, get that straightened out, make sure it's good to go, or we carry on with any other repairs. Then we can do the body work on this thing. So we'll get it set up on the lift and start tearing this thing down. All right, let's see what this thing sounds like. Ooh, that V8. We have it up on the air. I want to show you guys the extent of the damage. Kind of worse than I thought. You can see the frame where it buckled in there. You can get a closer look. That is all buckled. I'll take the wheel off so we can really see, but all this where it was chained to is all buckled. All this under tray is pushed in. You can see all this is pushed in here. The extent that you see here, I know the back suspension was kind of tweaked too, so I don't know if something's off, but it's really close to that wheel. And on this side's a little bit further away, so maybe something's bent over here on these arms. But man, I don't know about these welds right here, man. This thing, it's that custom welding right there. Try to do some pie cuts, but man, it's a little rough there. But another thing too, you can see it hit the oil pan here. It's all dented down. So we're gonna take all this stuff off so we can see. Probably have to tear down the whole cooling system, everything in there, so we can do a proper pull. We'll show you that once we get there. But the thing with some of these things, you don't know until you kind of get it up there in the air and see what's up. But hey, we gotta fix it. Let's do it. All right guys, so the next day we got the Scarab on the frame machine. I want to show you, we tore down all the core support parts, which is the radiator, condenser, any of the parts up here, piping, everything that goes, and we can really see the kink right there. Look at that thing. Pretty heavy kink. Has a little bit of a kink on this side, as you can see there, but it's not going to be no match to our Chief machine. We have a 2-post 10,000 tons of capacity, so we're going to get this thing all mocked up, strained out on the frame machine, clamped. Then we'll show you guys how we do a pull on the frame to kind of get this all strained away before we do any other body work. You can see it's been welded before and some stuff here. This side's cleaner, so it's going to take a little bit of finessing, but I think we'll get it there once we do the pull, and then from there we can continue on doing the rest of the body work and get this thing looking good. Alright guys, so we have the Datsun ready to do the pull. We got everything relieved. Did a little bit of body work on the inside of this, inside of that. Remember, that was all crinkled in. We set up the frame machine on this. We're gonna do a pull, get this thing pulled out and release some of the tension on this thing. You guys ready? Here we go. Now that we got the pull, we'll go ahead and release the chain. You can see, it's hard to tell from the video, but it relieved a lot of the tension on that. I mean, you saw that earlier. This thing was all pushed in. Now we got it all nice and straight. I'm gonna do a little bit of welding here to strengthen the reinforcement on the frame, and a little bit of body work on this side. But we did all the heavy stuff. Now we can continue and do the rest of the body work on the car, get everything ready and primered up. So let me weld up that frame. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and start welding this up, get this thing cleaned up. Guys, we got a little update on the 240Z Scarab. Chinango fixed everything that needed to be fixed on the framework, got everything pulled, so you put everything back together. We're gonna top it off with coolant, make sure we built the system, and then from there we can move on to the rest of the body work. One thing we saw right here, I was like, man, what kind of patch work did they do that back in the day? We saw this and we're like, okay, well, you know, what is, you know, okay, they did that, but once you look on the back side, I don't know what they were thinking, but we got all the body work we saw on the fenders done. We still have to fix the stuff in the back, but this was the most critical part because this was part of the framework and where everything lines up to the rest of the body. So we're gonna get this assembled and then we can continue on the body work on this thing. Alright guys, so all the body work and everything has been done to the Z, the Scarab Z, and we're about to get ready for prime time. So we're gonna prime the whole car, get it ready, then we'll block it and get it ready. Alright guys, so we're on the last day to get this thing finished up. We're here working late, got the whole crew getting everything ready. Mataucitos in the front, Mataosos Motorsports getting the front end assembled over here, right Matauso? And we have Danielle.
Oh, Danielle.
Hi Danielle.
Beautiful.
The car is beautiful. Yeah. Danielle is Es really Daniel y con nosotros está hablando inglés. Ya se cree muy gringo. Pero ahí va para arriba el compa. Ahí va, ahí va. Right, Daniel? Okay, guys. Okay, guys. We're getting all the interior all wiped down. So we got to do finishing polish, get the seats back in it, and just do that final little detail. Get this thing pushed to the finish line. So tomorrow the customer is going to be coming. So we promised him it was going to be done before Christmas. Today is 22nd, Friday. Tomorrow, Saturday, we'll get it all wiped down, get the seats in, and get this thing ready to go. All right, now that I got this thing all welded up, I'll start cleaning it up. A little putty, primer, ready for paint. Let's go. All right, guys, as you know, we've been working on this 280Z behind me, and it was a heavy collision. We fixed it all up. Right now, we're at the final stages. We're getting everything all buffed out. A-Twan's been putting in the time, especially being a black car, it shows everything. And to tell you the truth, the paint job that I had on there was probably 10, 15 years old, so it's good to kind of bring it all back. Obviously, this was all mangled. We fixed all that. We painted this, put the stripes on, kept it the same iconic Scarab paint job. We even got all the decals and everything. So right now, A-Twan's getting this thing cut. Explain a little bit, what are you doing and how's it gonna look after you're done?
It's gonna look good. We already did the whole car, like a polish, paint correction, and ceramic coating. We painted the hood and we let it cure, and now we're doing the paint correction, and then we're gonna do a ceramic coating, so the whole car is all set.
Ready for the shows?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
I think he's going on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. So today is Tuesday. So I think we got it. A-Twan's gonna get this thing all buffed up, really looking nice, and hopefully she brings back a little trophy. So.
Alright, so I'm going to explain to you guys what I'm doing here in case any of you want to know how this goes. First, you need your energy drink. So what I'm doing is I'm starting off with a hard block, these little stickers with a 15 and 2000 on any of the high spots, any nibs or like imperfections in the paint. Then I'm going on to do the Bufflex DA, just to take off some of the orange peel. I do 15, 2, and 3, and then we're gonna polish it off, and then we're gonna do ceramic, try to show you finish. So that's after the 3000, and then I'm gonna have to do this, probably wet sanded by hand, 2000, 3000, you know, depending on how bad it is, but it's pretty big.
Alright guys, the Scarab 280Z is all wrapped up. Now this is straight out of the booth, no wet sand and no polish just yet. We usually like to give about 30 days for the paint to really cure. But as you guys can see, I mean, we're already looking at that wet, you know? This car came in, initially was totaled by the insurance company. We were able to resurrect this thing. And Saul, what do you think that it's all done? I mean, Saul's our in-house Datsun specialist, you know, Datsun 510s, 240s, 280s. Saul, like, customers outside, what do you think as far as the final result, and what do you think how he's gonna receive it?
I think, I mean, for a customer, he was actually moving out here from another state, I think obviously Massachusetts, I can't even say it right, Massachusetts. And, you know, he was coming out to California. He did a little bit of research, kind of like Datsun Club, and they said, you know, he was gonna come out here and bring it out here and move over here. And unfortunately, got into an accident on his way over here, and he called us. And obviously this is like his baby, you know, and it's like, that's how we feel with every car that we work on. And for him to trust us with this car, and you know, it's a show winner. You know, he has pictures, brochure, big old thick folder of all the shows he went to, and he's really, you know, he really loves this car. And so
sentimental value.
Very sentimental value. And I think now that we've got it to obviously full paint, you know, we had to paint the inside to full core support, do all that stuff. It really, even, I think it even looks better than before.
It definitely looks better than when it came in here, for sure.
I think he's definitely gonna be really happy, and it's kind of like labor of love, especially for this, because it's all the Datsuns, you know, for them to trust us with something so dear, and you know, for us to put out something so, you know, nice. I think he's gonna get a little teary-eyed, and it's right before Christmas, so I wanted to surprise him. All the guys worked really hard to get this thing wrapped up for him. And I think this is gonna make his day. So let's go get him. Oh, she looks gorgeous.
What do you think, man?
Oh man, it's awesome. My baby. Oh, I bet she had fun putting these back on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He did.
He did. He said.
I had fun trying to get the nuts started. Couldn't get my hands in there. I used a flexible,
like a little thing to get it. Yeah.
You getting the thread started. Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, you can put your SOS sticker
right there.
Right there.
So when you open up the hood.
Yep.
So what? So tell me, does it look better than before?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because this thing was winning shows all the time, you know, so
yeah, she's
wanted to make you proud. You know?
National winner at Z-Con. We had no problem getting it all back together. Huh?
Yeah. So it took our time to do it all night. And the wheel, remember we thought we were not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Even look at your pipes. I don't know when the last time you saw them that clean.
Yeah. Look at that puppy shine.
Alright guys, so that does it today for today's video. Just want to go back and kind of explain. We lost a little bit of footage when we were doing this 280Z. And so as you saw, we just kind of put it all together. Oscar states that was straight out of the gun, but actually the customer took it after we finished it. He got to enjoy it and brought it back. That's kind of what we do. We give when we do a full paint job, take it for 90 days, let the paint settle, bring it back, and we do a full cut and buff just so it looks that even better. So we got to do that for him. We kind of put it all together in the video. Customer was really happy. We're really happy for him trusting in us to get this thing done. Obviously it was his baby and the accident, and for us to, you know, restore it, resurrect it is pretty cool. So just wanted to clear that up. You'll see the video and you'll be like, but he said it was not that, but you guys buffed it. But just we wanted to all put it together just to clarify. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys are watching the series we're on. If you guys don't know, we were on Netflix, a show called Ressurected Rides. We're part of the cast members there, and it's cool to kind of be in that big platform. That's what we do for a living now. We restore our cars, resurrect our cars, so it's pretty cool to do that for other customers and them trusting on us. So that's pretty awesome. Also want to show you guys, we have some new merch, some new hats. So you guys, I'll put the link on the description, so check it out. We got some new shirts. I'm actually wearing one now. New hats, pretty dope. So check those out. We'll put it on the link below. And look at your boy and my bro up here. Look at this thing. Yeah, I think we can make this work. If you think you can get this fitted, this will be your project, and I'll get started on the seats. Cool. I feel like we got 99 problems, but an interior ain't one.
No, I think that's our main problem.
I guess it is. So check that out. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for new up-to-date videos. And here at SOS Customs, got you covered. Peace.